Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today we're going to talk about nutrition in specific on Tom Platz's off-season diet. Now, when I was reading about this topic, you'd be surprised at how simple his diet was. And it just goes to show what a great physique you truly can achieve by just eating a normal, a more or less normal diet. Now, I'd just like to add that this video is sponsored by goldeneramuscle.com. Please visit their website for information on specific supplements and training information. Now, looking at Tom's off-season approach for eating, as I mentioned earlier, his diet was mainly just a very normal balanced diet. However, he did have a focus in high fatty red meat. Supplements, well, the only supplements he really recommended taking off-season were just basic multivitamins and minerals. And the reasoning behind this was that he said that during pre-contest dieting, he'd rather take supplements then to have the full effect, because if you saturate the body during the off-season with supplements, you're not going to have the full effect of a supplement, especially the cells basically reach a certain threshold, the muscle cells that is. And that's a really intelligent, I guess, way of thinking, that if your body is just constantly bombarded with all these supplements, you're not going to get a real effect really when it comes to pre-contest, when it's probably most important. So yeah, that's a very simple approach. I think one of the interesting things that I read about Tom Platz's diet in general, in getting big, was that he had this kind of motto, this mass building maxim. You can see how massive he looks right here, god damn it. He's huge. And he basically writes in one of his books that I own. He actually writes this: write down on a piece of paper or on a note or something in big letters and write, think mass, eat mass, and train mass. And it should become like your motto. Your mind must, he basically used to think that your mind must be fixed on the task at hand, and then with having your mind fixed on this particular idea, on visualizing what you will become, then your body will follow. And this is what most of the golden era bodybuilders were so good at. They focused, they concentrated, and their mind accepted what it was going to become. They knew they were going to be impressive, beautiful physiques, and they just saw the finished product in their minds, and their body just took care of the rest as they trained and ate. And so he says, write this sign: think mass, eat mass, train mass. Print it and stick it on your mirror or whatever, and just constantly think big, and you'll get there. So this is Tom Platz's off-season diet, at least one of the ones that he used that I found, and it's more simple than you really think. Look at his breakfast, which was taken before he actually worked out. Was 2 pieces of whole grain toast with butter and jam or jelly, whatever you want to call it, some milk or maybe some juice, coffee, and if it was taking any supplements, there'd be multivitamins and minerals. That's it. It's mainly actually not a very high protein breakfast. It's actually mostly carbohydrates. Very interesting. Almost like he's loading on carbs. After that, after his workout, he would have his lunch, which was very high fat and high in protein. 6 eggs, a hamburger patty, some salad, some juice, and a couple of slices of bread. Between dinner and lunch, you'd have a snack, which was basically just cheese and crackers and milk. Dinner would be a pound of prime rib or another red fatty meat, with some salad, cottage cheese, nuts, also really high in fat, lots of protein there, bread and butter, maybe a potato, and to finish it off, some pie or some ice cream with some coffee and or milk. So you can really tell that they're not really thinking too much. It's just eating normal. And as a snack before bedtime, 2 pints of ice cream. Christ almighty, that's almost a liter of ice cream, right? Or a bag of nuts. And he actually always was saying in his books that it's very important to have just to have something that's creamy, fatty, and with a lot of protein before you go to sleep, so that your body keeps having this kind of anabolic state during the night. I mean, I know nowadays it's recommended that you have, for example, casein, milk casein, at night, or a piece of cheese or something, or cottage cheese before you go to bed, and then this kind of keeps you in an anabolic state with a positive nitrogen balance while you sleep, and your body keeps basically building muscle. So as you can see, he trained big, and he definitely ate big. That was his motto, and he stuck to it. Yeah, it's just a really happy diet, so to speak. You know, he just ate and was happy. It worked for him. And it's amazing how, as I said, when you see these diets, how simple it was. I mean, I remember watching Pumping Iron, where Louis and Arnold are having breakfast, and they're just having some butter and toast, just some coffee, some eggs, just basic food. It's incredible. I guess with hard training and just a basic diet and probably a little bit of steroids on the side, these golden era bodybuilders obviously did very, very well. So I'll leave you with this final photo, which will set us up for the next video on Tom Platz, which is his actual pre-contest diet. I love this shot. This is one of my favorite shots of Tom Platz. He's casually just strolling down the boulevard there, looking like a god that just came from heaven. Unbelievable. I mean, he's got even white. Fallen angel, perhaps. I mean, with those wings, who knows? He probably flew down from heaven. Yeah, I mean, he's looking golden, bronzed, you know, like a statue. Unbelievable. And people just, what did we just see? You just saw the golden eagle, people. He just came down and just flashed his wings, and he's going to take off soon. Everybody just stops and turns. Everybody stopped and turned. Tom Platz was just walking casually. Look at his face here. Yep, I'm the man. I love this shot. It's a great shot of Tom Platz. Obviously, his diet worked for him, and I can't wait to bring you his pre-contest diet as well. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, and leave me a comment. And yeah, again, thank you for watching. And again, visit the Golden Era Muscle website, goldeneramuscle.com. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.